So in this video, we're going to talk about who is your audience. Now, this might be a little difficult for you. I know it was for me. I felt so pressured to fit into a niche. And I realized there is an easy way to figure this out. You can just be you. Like, the more you are, the more people you're going to attract. And by changing everything that we've done so far, like I told you about appearance, I told you about like influences. If you haven't watched those videos, make sure that you go back and watch those, implement those. Of course, you're welcome to skip around. You're welcome to explore different modules as well as different videos that I do, but definitely take a minute, go and check out those as well and start implementing those in your everyday life. And then this one, we're really just talking about like, who is your primary audience? And you could say, well, you know, I'm in the mortgage industry, I'm a mortgage broker, I am a real estate agent, I am a whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm an actor, actress, I'm an entrepreneur. Like, literally, there's so many terms for everything. But you are you. You are your brand. Like, there is nobody else but you as your brand. And you're so diverse, and you have so many different talents, and you have so many different ambitions. So you need to identify, well, who do you want to attract? Like, do you want to attract fit people? Do you want to attract people that are successful? Do you want to attract people that have money? Do you want to attract people that are a little bit more ambitious and outgoing, that do more outdoor activities? Maybe people that would frequently like attend galas. Maybe people that actually like, hold on, a little bit of wind there. All right, maybe people that are living in a different city, like, or in a different occupation. So what is their love language? All right. And when I mean love language, what embodies that persona, that person? Why would they want to connect with you? Are you that person? The easiest way to connect with everybody in your niche or in your industry is just by being that person. Be more yourself. And just being more yourself, you're going to get excited about making more content in that persona, that niche, because you are you. Now, the more you do, the more you actually record, the more you actually put yourself out there, you're going to find patterns, okay? And they could be good patterns, they could be bad. But hopefully they're good because you've been working on this. Hopefully you're starting to see a rhythm to your videos that you're recording and you're going, hey, or maybe you haven't started recording and you just skipped ahead and like came straight to this. When you get 100 videos, I guarantee you're going to find your niche, okay? And I want you to do it like this because this is how I get it. I had series, okay? So I have series for everything. I have series to my podcast, Amina.fm. I have series to my YouTube channel, Amina K. I have series on my TikTok videos. I've got series in all aspects of my life because I couldn't focus on my person, right? My persona. And so for me, I was like, I feel good just showing up myself and just talking, right? So it's the easiest niche to be in. Just be yourself niche, because that you are a brand. And then from there, you actually like, look, you keep reviewing your videos. You keep saying, okay, I have this niche about food. Like, I like to take photos of food. I like talking about food. I have this niche about painting. I paint, you know. I actually like doing it alone, but you know, if I put a little bit of effort in and show some stuff live, then people can feel connected in that aspect, right? So there's some things you might not want to share, and that's totally cool. And sometimes you want to maybe just like make like a 20-minute video on something because it inspires you, and you're like, you know, why should I be holding this all in for myself? Maybe I should give it some to the world, right? So you can do that too. But again, it is your brand. It is your marketing. It is your business. You are so powerful and abundant. What are you giving to the world is what you're going to receive. So the more you give, the more you will receive, okay? We'll go over this in other videos, but what is the audience? What is you could say niche. It goes by niche a lot, but I like to call it audience, the people that are watching you, the people that are part of the community. I even like calling it like, who is your community? In fact, I really, really like if you identify like, who is your community? Who are the people that you want to hang out with? And that's the people you're going to be speaking their language. Now, is it people that are artists? Well, maybe they are not so interested in watching art, maybe those are the people that are art buyers, right? If it's, people that are into food, okay, well, why am I taking pictures of food? Well, maybe they want to get inspired by other types of food ideas. Maybe they're foodies too. You don't have to super break this down. I don't want you to overthink it. I know I can get a little long-winded on some things, but let me break it down really simply for you. I want you to make 100 videos. Now, it's not gonna be overnight. It took me about 2 months to get up to 100 videos. And it's just really just hitting record throughout my whole day. Any ideas that popped in my head, any photos. In fact, you can review your past videos, your past footage, your past photos of the last year, and I want them to be current as possible. So what was your last 100 videos? What was your last 100 posts? Look at your social media if you have social media, because that's a good time chronicle of everything you've already put out there. What is the rhythm? What's the pattern? Those are the people that are now in your wheelhouse, okay? That is the people you're attracting. That is your current audience. From there, do you like the audience you built? Do you like the community you built? Okay. And if you don't, you're changing already. You're already evolving. So start reflecting that evolution and put out as much as content as you possibly can, showing that new person, that new evolution, that new growth. And now your circle's going to change. You're going to weed out the old. You're going to attract the new. And we've been over this before. You're going to, the more you put out there being your new self, you're going to attract more people like that, and you're going to repel everybody else. You are a magnet, okay? And I want that to sink into you. You are a magnet. So be the version of yourself, define the areas of life that you're comfortable showing, and go for it. Start doing more of their posts, and that is going to also dictate your next steps, how you're going to monetize that, okay? So we're going to go over that in another video. All right, so focus right now. I want you to make a list after you look at 100 videos. Now, maybe you don't have 100 videos, so take a little time. You can skip ahead, go through the rest of the training and stuff like that. But definitely when you have 100 current videos, I don't want it older than 90 days. But again, if you don't have 100, review your last year. You probably have 100 photos and videos over the last year. Or if you have a social media, like I said, that's really easy. But things that you've made, not what other people made for you. What have you made? What are you already putting out there? What's that content? From there, say, is this really the person I want the world to see me as, right? Is this really the connections and friendships that I want to build and grow on? Because maybe you're totally off track and you're just running for the dollar, or you're running for that relationship, or you're running for that attention. And if you don't want that, start weeding that stuff out. You don't have to delete it. You just got to amplify the new persona. You got to amplify that new message. And it's really going to take that 100 to do that. So it's going to take about 2 months, okay? So this is going to be a big one, all right? I want you to print out a calendar, okay? So, print out a calendar, and you are going to track on there when you got 100. Okay, now you don't even have to track it. Super simple, but some people like calendars. For me, I like things quickly. I like to give myself a challenge to get to 100. So for me, it's really a folder. So you can do it either way. You can print out a calendar, and day by day, you can wake up every morning or every evening, you can say how many videos you did, if that's your thing. For me, it's really making a folder on my phone that is dedicated to counting how many videos I did. And I just keep making videos. I keep making videos, or I keep making photos and photos and photos. And then I have enough footage to look back at. And I don't count them. I just make sure that I'm constantly doing them. So then when I go back to look at that catalog, I'm like, okay, this is what I have. This is what I have in that catalog of my audience, my influences on where I'm connecting. Okay. And then from there, you're going to break it down to 3 different categories. Okay. So what are those 3? Is it food related? Is it maybe relationships? Is it health? What are those 3? And that is going to get you to the next thing on how we're going to monetize that. All right. See you on the next video.